In 1942, Americans had 7.9 hours of sleep on average per night, compared to the 6.8 hours in 2013, which is a 13% decrease according to Sleep Advisor. A wise man once told me, sleep is for the weak. I'm not so sure that that man was wise anymore. I highly value my sleep, and I recommend that everyone gets a lot of sleep, as I try and do. So today, I will be trying to persuade you on why you should get more sleep. Today, I will talk about how sleep is harmful, causes sleep deprivation, or causes for sleep deprivation, and ways to get more sleep more consistently. Lack of sleep is a problem for a lot of people and may be more harmful than you think. Well, what exactly is lack of sleep? Lack of sleep is defined as not getting the enough amount of sleep needed for any person, and that changes depending on the person. But adults typically average 7 to 8 hours of sleep a night is how much needed. And without this sleep, there could be major health risks, such as being groggy throughout the day, feeling tired, just a lot of being tired throughout the day. But there's more risks beyond that. Major health risks include immune system, respiratory system, circulation system problems from not getting enough sleep, and also your brain creates neural connections in your brain when you sleep, and when you're not getting enough sleep, you can't make as much connections. And sleep deprivation leaves your brain exhausted, so it cannot perform these duties as well, and you cannot remember new information and concentrate as easily, according to Watson. So when you're not getting enough sleep, you can't focus as much during the day, and this can be a big problem in everyday life if you're not able to concentrate. Not getting enough sleep every once in a while is no concern. If it becomes a consistent thing, it could be more of a concern. So get that sleep. Now that I've talked about how lack of sleep is an issue, I'm going to talk about causes for sleep deprivation. There are many causes for sleep deprivation which indicate unhealthy habits. A major group of people who consistently have sleep deprivation is college students. And this is often because they're taking classes and they're procrastinate and just bad lifestyle habits that are, destroying their sleep. So whether this is partying or just because they're up late studying, many college students are not getting enough sleep, and then they think they can just drink coffee in the morning and I'll fix it, but caffeine will not fix your lack of sleep. So college students is a major group of people who don't get enough sleep. But the amount of sleep needed changes per age category. For example, infants need 15 to 17 hours of sleep, while elderly people only need about 6 or 7 hours, maybe even 5 hours. So it changes on the age group. And also environmental factors can affect sleep. If someone's sleeping somewhere noisy, or it's too hot or too cold, this could also affect the amount of sleep they get per night. Parents of babies and young children are often sleep deprived, as well as people who must care for the sick and elderly, according to Peters. And this is people in these groups have to take care of other people, and they're constantly up at night. So if someone's in that category, they're probably not going to get a lot of sleep, but there's nothing really they can do because they got to take care of who they got to take care of. But illness and sleep disorders can also be a major cause for sleep deprivation. Illnesses such as the cold or the flu can often keep people up at night, and they can't sleep because they're fighting off the illness. So this a major group of people who are ill don't get enough sleep, but hopefully they're not ill for too long. They'll get over it. They'll start getting enough sleep again. But people who have sleep disorders often have a very hard time sleeping. Sleep disorders can include insomnia, sleep apnea, sleep paralysis, etc., etc. And these disorders make it very hard for these people to sleep. So these people, it could often be treated with medication or other ways to treat it, but people with sleep disorders often don't get enough sleep if gone untreated. Now that I have talked about causes for sleep deprivation, I will talk about ways to get better sleep more consistently. Getting better sleep is very easy to do. It just takes a little bit of planning, and you just got to be dedicated to it. For people in our situation, college students, I just suggest planning your classes around your sleep schedule. So if you like to sleep in, schedule your classes for later. If you're more of a morning person, you can do morning classes, get your day started, whatever works for you, but you just got to plan it right. If you want to be out partying the night before, just make sure if you want to sleep in that you schedule around that. And also, getting more sleep has so many benefits. It's just so worth it. Full of energy, you'll be able to concentrate more, get things done, be more clear. According to the National Sleep Foundation, you'll be less hungry and won't get sick as often. There's just so many benefits to sleep that can improve your everyday life, and it's just so easy. You just have to sleep more, and sleep's great. Who doesn't want to sleep more? You don't need to overdo it. You don't need too much sleep. You don't need to oversleep. Just a good 7, 8, 9 hours is perfect. So if you're up really late, studying, maybe just you shouldn't, procrastinate that much in the first place. Or if you're watching that last show, you're binge watching the last episode, just maybe hold it off for another day, because you're gonna need to be clear tomorrow. It'll help you in the long run. So just sleep is beneficial in every way. So get out, get more sleep, improve your life. Sleep is good. Today I persuaded you on why you should get more sleep. I talked about how lack of sleep is harmful, causes for sleep deprivation, and ways to get more sleep consistently. And if a wise man ever tells you sleep is for the weak, tell him to sleep that idea off.